Hey guys, so we're back at Youth Center, my uncle's church in Chicago. We have Plastic Rick and Metal Pete, and this is about to be our second or third, I think, official updates video. Third official updates video, and this is kind of a work in progress because we talked about adding stage lights, and as you can see, we added 2 per side, and as of tonight, I decided I am going to add a third. So this is like update 3.1, and there will be an update 3.2. But first of all, the first thing I want to show you is that we did extend the chains and fix all the pull chains on the fans so they can all be controlled separately, fans and lights. So Pete, you want to go ahead and just turn all the, what are we doing, fans first or lights first? I can't remember. Okay, well, let's do all the fans on low then. And when do we want to do the stage lights? We should do the stage lights before we do the fan lights, right? Because it definitely... So maybe while the fans are spinning down, we do stage lights?
Well, I was hoping we could turn on the fans without the fan lights with every other one.
Okay, let's do that.
Let's start on low.
Okay, all fans low. And we can still do spin down by killing the breakers. Hopefully the church likes having the pull chains. I mean, on the one hand, if they wanted pull chains, they probably would have done them 30 years ago. But on the other hand, maybe they just didn't realize it was an option, or I don't know what the reasoning was, but we'll see if they like it. If they don't like it, this video is still sponsored by FanStick. So if you've seen the previous videos, you know there's the 2 JCPenney's and the 3 design houses, which is a much, like the overall look we like much better. Pete and I were just discussing if they decide to shotgun the fan lights, what industrials we put here, and I think we decided leading edges. Although, you know what we could do is we could do leading edges over the audience and then 86 gold lines over the stage would be another option. Pete doesn't like that as much. No. They are, even among the same model fans. I was just about to ask, was that on low or off? Yeah, one of the JCPenney's is kind of a fast low speed. So which fan is the fastest low and which fan is the slowest low?
Fastest low.
Stage right. As it should be. That probably should be. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, whenever you're ready, we can go to medium. At some point, I'm going to go to the front and show the front, but you know, from the best view to get all the fans in one shot is from the back. Yeah, I have really mixed feelings about like going to like industrials or anything that's not the DC-52s, because as Rick pointed out, these DC-52s have been here most of my life and all of Rick's life, I think.
I mean, there was 2 years of my life when they weren't here.
You'll also notice we've filled in most of the ceiling tiles, not all. Hopefully all of the ceiling tiles will be filled in before the next update video. And after they fix the roof, we're going to paint the whole sanctuary. That's medium. So I don't care about fastest and slowest, but which fan has the best medium? You pointing to the JCPenney or the front stage left DC-52? Yeah, it's a little slow.
Personally, I like that one. Yeah, that one's a little on the slow side too. But yeah, that one's pretty good too.
Yeah, that one's one, and even the far back one is pretty good.
Here, why doesn't you guys, one of you, you can battle it out to which one. Why doesn't one of you take the phone when you're switching them all to high and we'll get a shot of that rather than just a shot from the back? Or I could follow somebody, I guess. Okay, well, I'll follow both of you down the center aisle. How about that?
Okay, I'll wait for Rick to come back. And,
Hurry up, Rick.
okay, so here I go.
There is a difference, but it's not a lot of one.
Just doesn't seem like it. And I said I was impressed with these JCPenney.
Yeah, they actually perform really well. Another thing we'll point out while I'm up here is that we have relamped this original stage light there, and we got one of them in here working. That one over there does not work. I'm still thinking it's the sockets, because if they had paint in them, every other one works and it had bulbs in it and didn't have paint.
It's also the only one that has a big chunk cut out of it too.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out. We'll get up in the
Either
ceiling.
Either have to TLC or replace the sockets or figure out what it's.
Yeah, well, I mean, either way,
For some reason, the ornate one's got a huge difference between
medium, just
Like
different capacitor values or drifted capacitors.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now it's time
Turn on the
for
light.
it's time for the introduction of our newest what's the word? Product. I don't know why that's such a hard word. Pete, do you want to demonstrate our new product? So from the makers of FanStick, we bring you. Here, Pete's gonna show. The lovely Pete. LightStick. Well, why don't you bring it up here where we use it?
Okay, well, like I start.
Well, there's not one there yet. There will be. See, that's just proof that I need to add one. Before you do it, let's show the manufacturer's markings there. Okay, so just because we don't want everybody screwing with these, and it was easier to mount the switch to the bottom.
And never forget the original version of FanStick.
FanStick.
Right here.
Yeah.
That's the prototype. So I will show you real quick once we're on this side, on the other side, I will show you guys. I've talked in videos, I don't know if I've shown it on a public video before, that we did these stage lights exactly like the original ones to the theater, because we found one of the original stage lights for the theater. This was back before they had fancy stage lights and that, and it was just like regular light bulbs, and they had to use a ton of them. It does. It's so that could be original to the building even.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So this is what the type of stage lights where they were.
Oh, kind of like a bathroom light.
Kind of, but it was, a theater version.
Yeah.
And, there's a switch on it. I never noticed that before, at least it looks like a switch. So there was actually one of those everywhere the bricks jut out, and so we basically tried to remake that, but with swivel sockets.
Right, and that ends up creating really useful stage lights that more or less.
Absolutely. In some ways, it's been more practical than buying actual stage lights, because these are... That's true too, although you can get some LED stage lights if you're willing to spend the money that are really nice. It's just that those are expensive.
Yep.
Yeah, incandescent stage lights would have been cheap, and LED stage lights would have been effective, but this is the only cheap and effective solution. And actually lights the stage beautifully.
Very nice quality of light. It's not like...
So all the fans are in high.
Yes.
Who wants to go hit the breakers?
Well, hold on. What's fastest do we think? I think I know what the fastest SMC is.
Okay.
That's that one in the corner there.
Yeah, that's what I would have guessed. Okay, I'll hold on a second, Pete. See, we're talking about the fans first, and then I'll tell you which breakers.
I think that's the fastest SMC.
I think the fastest fan is the JCPenney stage right. The one that has the fast low, I think that one's the fastest fan overall. because that one really flies. It's the bottom 4 breakers on the right-hand side.
Okay. All right.
The only light that's gonna go off with them is gonna be that stage light. What'd you say, Rick? Oh yeah. Well, Pete's an expert.
Okay, well that's perfect. We got plenty of light.
Yeah.
I thought the stage lights were gonna go off.
Nope, the stage lights are on the breakers with the sconces. In fact, they're wired into the sconces.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
That's good to know.
yep. Like I said, I think I'm gonna add one more set of them. They're not that expensive to make. I mean, they're not. The most expensive part is the bulbs. Those bulbs are like $8 a piece. So we're at like, those LED powers are like $8 a piece. So that's like, you know, like $50 in bulb per stage light, you know. And so we'd be talking about another $100 in bulbs. Oh, it did stop. I didn't notice that. It's hard to look at so many fans at once.
Well, I know the barn loft or the museum was just like that too. You know, it's like you all had to watch which
This
one.
one or this one next? This one, I think.
I think it's going to be the one right there.
Yep, that's next probably.
That one up there is going to stop next.
This one stopped.
And then now that one. Is the back, yeah, center stopped, and I think the back design house on the stage right side stopped, didn't it? And then now stage left design house. Stage directions are the opposite of what you see as if you're in the audience. So your right as an audience member is stage left. And it's designed to be easier for people who are acting and doing scenery and stuff on stage.
I think that back one's about.
Yeah.
Is this one always the longest right here?
It's usually that one or this one. One of these two, I think. That one's really going slow.
That one is just about to stop.
Yeah, that's tough. Okay, so it's probably gonna be this one.
Yeah, there's 3 SMCs still going. Yeah, that one's next. Then that one looks like it's gonna be last.
I'm gonna bet you these two didn't get used a whole lot, or maybe occasionally, but I don't know if they ran out.
I would bet money that they used them. It was either all or none. I've never seen any combination. It's always been when I've been here. In fact, most of the times I was here as a kid, they were all on. Okay, everything stopped?
Yes.
Okay, you want to go do 0 to high, Pete?
Yeah.
And there's one breaker in there that's off on the left-hand side. Leave it alone. It trips, and one of our projects is gonna be to figure out why it trips, but we don't know what it goes to. So just do the 4.
Okay.
Both doors work. You just have to. I don't think you get quite the startup sound here that you do at the barn or the museum. No, but I don't hear any startup sound. These are pretty gentle startups as opposed to... Okay, so let's go ahead and turn all the lights on.
Oh, should we?
But let's do that later.
Okay.
Oh, you want to do it now? What do you prefer?
Oh, let's do them all.
Let's do
Okay.
all fan lights. Actually, well, let's do Foyer at the same way.
Okay.
Step over a couple of carriages.
I could see them maybe using that during like a Christmas service. And then, you know, like with the candles and stuff.
That one we just turned out.
That one's the only one that doesn't have the, okay. So now it's time for something we call Operation Rick Surprise. Actually, turn the stage lights off while you're at it. Let's use the patented LightStick, brought to you by FanStick. Brought to you by the makers of FanStick. Vanished. Nowhere. It's right there. It's right here. Yeah, let's do the stage lights off. We can see what just the fan lights look like. Now that they're all warm white, which is how it would have been when I was a kid. Although they used to put PARs in the fan lights. Which on the one hand, it gave a, you know, nice, pleasant light, but on the other hand, all the light pointed down, so there's a lot of shadows. Yeah, it gets a lot of heat. Okay, let's turn these back two lights off.
So pulling it.
Just pull the center string. No, I mean just pull it once.
Oh, turn it off.
Yeah.
Pull it
Go
once.
ahead, Pete. Operation Rick Surprise. When you turn the fan light off.
Do the other one?
So this center front, just wondering if it was even possible to do. And then blow the whole, the two rearmost fixtures that are pretty much everybody that we usually use.
That last one's taking a sweet time. So I'll tell the whole story. So my uncle is the pastor of this church currently, but his dad founded this church and was the original pastor. And in the 90s, his dad, these were all preheat fluorescent troughers that went back to the 1950s remodel after it was no longer a movie theater. And whoever owned the building in the 50s after the movie theater went out of business put these, again, they're all preheat troughers.
They're all 4-bulb preheat troughers.
Which, yeah, I mean,
And they all date to the late 50s.
you know what I wish we could do? I wish we could take two of these and put them in the foyer instead of the two bulbs that are in there. I don't know, that sounds like that'd be impossible to do. Anyhow, so my uncle always used to complain to me, I hate that my dad put these fans in. I said, why, Unc? And he said, because it was so much brighter with the fluorescent lights. And I didn't think he was right. I think he was misremembering how bright the fluorescent lights were. So when we were up there working on the fans, I said, let's look and see if any of the fluorescent lights are still up there. And imagine our shock, some of them had ballast starters, one even had a bulb. And imagine our shock that they weren't 2-bulb rapid start, but 4-bulb preheat. So we decided to just turn these back ones so we could see if they were in fact brighter. And they're actually not brighter than the fan lights. So we're able to prove my uncle wrong, which is nice. Go ahead and pull the chains one more time, Pete. So you can have...
We use the 3-way pull chain to make it so that the fluorescent and the fan light can be toggled one or both.
Now let's turn off all the SMC lights and just have the two back ones. And I mean, I would say turn off the stage ones too, but I don't think it matters. So pull this till it's just the fluorescent light. And then just the other SMCs off. And let's see how much light we get back here from these. So in theory, we could do all of them, but first of all, some of the fixtures are kind of destroyed. Not all of them are perfectly intact. It'd be a lot of current draw on the old wiring, but I think most importantly, it doesn't really do a whole lot. No. I think McGee just remembered it being brighter.
In fact, I think
I think so.
Kind of like how you kept saying mercury vapors more distant.
Yeah, I don't think this would have looked nearly as nice as he's remembering it. But you know, you always remember stuff differently.
It could have just been the color temperature too, because I mean, keep in mind the bulbs that were all in these we found downstairs, they're all daylight, so they would have all been like 6,000 K or so.
It still wouldn't have been any brighter though.
Well, they might trick people into thinking it's brighter though.
Did Jermaine say in that one video that his granddad would buy the brightest bulbs for the fluorescent lights, or was he?
That's what I mean. He bought daylight.
Is that? I think that's what Jermaine meant. Is maybe he meant by the.
40 watt. You can't buy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that we could do more of them, but I mean,
I don't think it's necessary.
No, I just like that we have the option to at least have, have the original, well, I mean, at least the 70-year-old version of the light.
Yeah.
Because honestly, down the road, we might see if we can get some of the original cans.
I was gonna say I don't know if I've ever shown it in a public video before. If you've seen a picture of the original theater,
I've definitely pointed it out. I don't know if other people have seen it though.
if you've seen a picture of the original theater, there were these big giant recessed lights, and there were 6 of them, and you can see the circles are still up there. That one, that one,
4 of the 6 are
that one.
still
4 of the 6 are still there. 2 of them were obviously turned into troffers, and then this, I think, this had to be different back in the day. This wasn't originally like this.
I don't think the tiles were here in the 40s.
No, they weren't. I used to think this was like an addition, but it couldn't possibly have been.
I think that, I'm wondering if they had like sound booths or something back here where they needed to use the tile.
Maybe.
Or somehow they thought
So maybe they thought about doing the whole space and then they just started back here and ran out of money. So anything else you guys want to show? We can turn all the fan lights back on, I guess, and we can have Operation Rick Surprise with everything. And we can even turn the stage lights back on, which I think will be the first time everything all has been on. Pete's taking off soon. Rick and I are going to work on some more stuff, and then I'll film another update. Pete, is there anything else you want to show?
The other thing is that since back here, the sconces don't really, they stop about right here, then there is a little bit of a darker section toward the back.
Right, it makes sense to have Operation Rick Surprise. LightStick. Buy LightStick. Anything else you guys want to show?
I think it's looking really good. I mean, we still have a few more projects up our sleeve, but
Oh, I mean, we're barely done with projects, but as far as phase one is nearing completion. In fact, I think phase 1.5 is nearing completion, isn't it?
phase 1.5 is pretty much
Yeah. Yeah.
behind the scenes things we still want to do.
Oh yeah.
But
I'll tell you, I'd forgotten how cool this. In fact, I never really realized how cool this building was that my family owned until like Rick and Stuart started exploring, and
start uncovering.
yeah, and I never thought it could be this cool, and I'm really excited to see how cool we could end up making it, But we've definitely come a long way. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. This video is sponsored by FanStick. I just want to show y'all how McGee left it after service on Sunday. Rick Surprise off, and it looks like they turned off this fan trying to figure out how to turn the Rick Surprise off. Somebody turn that fan off. That one's on low. The two JCPenney's are off, and the design houses are all on low. And I mean, those stage lights are off, but that's on purpose. Like that, I told them to do. Everything else So no Rick surprise. And really, I guess we should leave all the fans on low, or at least the ones over the stage, maybe the ones over the audience on medium, but definitely not high. McGee does not like air while he's preaching. I know that now. Hold on, so we made a discovery in the men's bathroom, which is that there was a light fixture that was drywalled over.
Yes, there's literally a big piece of drywall covering this entirely.
So if you look in the women's room, there's an outlet box here that went to a fixture. We were trying to figure out what kind of fixture it was. We put that one in. There's 2 boxes there. We found what kind of fixture it was. It'd be that kind of fixture because there's one in the men's bathroom, but there was literally...
Yeah, like this big piece right here was covering it. Like this was literally over it completely. Like we would have never even known about that.
Yeah. So there's an outlet box up there.
2 of them, just like in the
So we have to just make sure that McGee knows that he cannot drywall over an outlet box. I'm sure it wasn't him that did it. This looks like it predates his era.
This wasn't the reason.
But I know he said we could rip this drywall down so that we could, you know, get to what's up there, but you can't cover an electrical box. You have to be able to get to it.
Yeah.
Does that answer our wiring for the sconces though? Is that where it comes in at, or is it?
I have no clue. It's in horrible condition. I'm very concerned about that.
It does not look like it comes in there.
I think it's separate.
I don't want to step in this and track more crap all the way around. I've already dirtied up the carpets enough. When it's clean, I'll step in here and look. But, yeah, I don't think that answers our question about where, because what we need to know is where this feeds in at. I don't think it's from there.
What kind of like fixture would that have even been?
I mean,
it been some kind of, maybe that'd be a Jonas question, but
he didn't seem to know when we asked about the other one. I thought it was like an indicator light, like intermission is over, and then
clearly
it changes.
A 2-bulb thing. I'm also wondering if like each box switched the bulb separately.
That's what I was thinking. I'll probably send this video to McGee since.
Yeah.
But yeah, so obviously this is going to need new drywall, but we'll have to do it in such a way that you can maybe like a removable cover, so you can access that box. Because heck, we don't even need, you could do like a whole cover over the whole thing, like a grate or something.
Yeah. I mean, heck, you could even. Oh, here's an idea.
Oh no.
Fluorescent truffer, and then we get that to work together.
Yeah. Not necessarily. Let's put a fluorescent light up there and put some covers over it, and that'll provide more light for the bathroom. And I actually like that idea, and that might even be something we can do.
Yeah.
Although he'd probably still want to clean up the, because I'm not a drywaller in any way, shape, or form. Okay.
This can probably be fixed. I mean,
Yeah, but let's pull it down though.
Yeah, I wanted to document a couple things before I take it down.
Okay, I'm gonna end the video. Okay, so we're back here, and we are getting new bulbs for the sign. We have opened up the sign to see what it needs, and the next time you see a video, the sign will be lit. Also changed these. There was no light here. There was a broken light here, and now they're both these matching mid-century lights, so that's pretty cool. Here in the foyer. Stuart, you want to come with me? No changes in here. We're gonna get to this room eventually. You should have seen this fan in the last video. No changes there. So the first significant change is we have gone full 12 wings. This was actually not my idea. This was Rick's idea. This one's in reverse. It circulates better with this overhang being right there. We will paint the ceiling. Rick picked these out. I don't know if I would have done antique brass. I like the white. Oh, we also added this mid-century fixture here. There's Rick.
Hey.
I'm gonna prop these doors for better spin downage. Okay. Hey Stuart, can you grab that chair and put it in this door here? No, that one I'm leaving in that door. That's just so we can do spin down. Well, there's one right there. Right, like there. Medium.
We'll be heading out soon.
Yeah. that high? Wait, I've lost track. High. I think that's high. Looks high. High. Not sure what we showed in the past video. These all have 3,500 Kelvin. Hey Rick, you want to spin down with me real quick? Just pull that one at the same time as this one.
Sure.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Okay, on go.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, go.
I don't know if you mentioned in the video, this one is actually the same one that used to be in my living room.
That's true. There's a new Rick living room install.
Yes, coming soon.
Yes. Sponsored by FanStick.
Oh, it's by FanStick.
By FanStick.
Yeah, that one was one I had gotten as a parts fan originally, but I just needed blades. I completed it. That was the one I was mounted.
They're gonna bring the world's worst ladder back inside. I think the white one's gonna stop first.
This is, you know, let's just put a regular one.
You wanna put it in the Rick room?
What?
Wanna put it in the Rick room?
Not really. It's gonna be a pain to get it in there.
That's true.
This is a nice straight shot. I think it'd be easier without.
Yep. White one was first. I've been leaving these on high. Rick has been leaving them on what, medium or low? I don't remember which. But since I'm in here right now, they shall be on high. We're long past the time we were supposed to leave, just like always. And so they're working quickly to get packed up while I start the filming. So the only real difference in here is we did complete the third set of stage lights. And honestly, it looks really nice with all three. I don't think anything else is different. Right now, you can see just that stage box in the front is on. These also, we changed the 35s. Honestly, I think we're gonna look for cool, but we need cool white glass, not plastic.
Might be the world's worst ladder.
It is in fact the world's worst ladder. We've confirmed it. Anything else change in here besides the lights? Oh, stage light backstage, gotta show that. So, LightStick, by LightStick.
By the manufacturers of FanStick.
Brought to you by FanStick. Okay. As usual, we are very wore out at the end of a very long day of doing the things. Okay. Let's take a look back here. This is probably my least leisurely video. Rick has locked us out. So I've showed you guys in the past, I think, the original strip light type stage light that we found back here. That was our inspiration for these. Well, there it is. Powered by an extension cord. We're eventually going to power it off that exit sign. But while we figure out what wiring is live, what isn't, what's usable and what isn't, all the boxes are open. It's, for example, why that exit sign's been removed. We're going to try to put some lights outside on the other side there. There's just a lot of stuff like that happening. Okay. Time for fans. I guess since I'm up here, high, medium, low. 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 And since we just did all 3 speeds yesterday with Pete, I'm thinking I'll just leave them on low and not take you through everything again. We will, of course, do the Rick surprise, because who doesn't love a good Rick surprise? That's the new look without the fan lights. Thank you for watching. This video is sponsored by FanStick. By FanStick, by LightStick. Okay, one last video. Since I'm the last one out of here today, usually it's Rick. Let's say goodbye here. One, two, three. One. Oops, that was just one. Forgot we didn't put a fancy pull chain in that one. Thanks for watching.